Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody had a pleasant Christmas and all your wishes came true. Hopefully, we're trending towards the all your wishes came true part. Um, I don't have anything. Check that. I mean, I have a lot to report, but a lot more of the same. So, vaccines again for us are slated to be here for health center residents and staff on a week from tomorrow, so January 5th. So again, as I've been talking about, and as the memo that I put out last week, vaccine for health center residents and staff members. Close to about 200 of our staff members hopefully will get their first shot that day, as well as our health center residents. Again, in conjunction with Walgreens, which is our vaccine partner, is set up by the New York State Department of Health. So that'll take place all day next Tuesday. A huge milestone for us. I do not have any more information on a possible vaccine date for independent living residents. So that could change day to day. There are rumblings out there, especially with the addition of both the Pfizer vaccine and the Moderna vaccine, of New York State moving forward with setting dates for vaccinating older adults that are especially living in community settings like Canterbury Woods. So let's hope that comes out ASAP, and I'll have that to share with you, and we can move forward quickly on that as well. Unfortunately, as everybody knows, we're at the mercy of the New York State Department of Health on this as they move through the different stages of the vaccine. Our numbers, I guess I'm very excited to report that our numbers are very happy to report, is probably better said, that our numbers in terms of the amount of folks that have passed away in our health center have not changed since I was here last Wednesday. So, unfortunately, we still have had 11 residents that have passed away within skilled nursing as a result of COVID, which is an astounding and horrific number. But that number has not changed since the middle of last week. And same thing with independent. We have so far had one independent resident who has passed away from the COVID virus. That has not changed in a few weeks. That person was here in Williamsville. So, as part of what we're seeing, we continue to test and so on. But New York State Department of Health has been in almost weekly over the past few weeks to do what they call inspection control surveys. And actually, they showed up yesterday at about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's the Sunday after Christmas. They always come unannounced, and they say, we're here. And so, thanks to Isidore DeMarco and Dawn Kilner who came in, and the other folks that came in, because we have to come in and give them a bunch of different materials, and they do an inspection. And it's just really triggered by, unfortunately, the amount of cases that we've had within the nursing home. So that'll probably continue for a while. Fortunately, each and every time that they've been here over the last few weeks, we sent them away without them having any significant or really any issues for us to address in terms of the way we're conducting our infection control policies and procedures within our nursing home. So again, the staff continue to do a fantastic job down there in very, very difficult circumstances. And on top of that, we continue to get more of our regular staff back that have gone through had COVID, gone through the virus stages, and to date, we haven't had any staff members very, very gravely ill. So that's fantastic as well. So we're seeing more and more of those folks coming back throughout the organization, not just within the health center, but we've had, again, you've heard me talk, we've had staff members at every level of the organization that have unfortunately had COVID and have recovered and come back. So, on top of that, we continue to do massive testing. We test about 200 staff members twice a week, anybody affiliated with the health centers, and that's specific to this campus and Gate Circle as well. So, we hopefully for us at Canterbury Woods, that wave of infections that we had amongst residents and staff members, mostly in the health center, but staff members throughout that we saw in November, late November through December, hopefully that has gone down or it continues to go down like we're seeing, and we can continue to see that staff members are recovering and we're not getting the level of infections in residents and so on across the board. So I'll, of course, continue to report on that as I go. Really, lastly, at this point, I want to thank, of course, we had a little bit of snow on Friday and Saturday, and so I need to thank specifically here in Williamsville. At Gate Circle, your snow removal is pretty easy. We can push it around and done. Here in Williamsville, it's, we have 62 plus acres and houses and a lot of stuff to do. So I want to thank the folks that were here for hours on end on Friday, Saturday, and even into Sunday. Lori Avarello, who's our facilities director, and her folks, Chuck Ganji was here for hours on end, and all the folks that work for them, that work on our grounds and landscaping, who do a great job on grounds and landscaping, and then they do double duty, of course, in the wintertime, pushing snow around. So they were here for hours and hours. I was actually on campus late on Saturday night, and then I was here for a few hours yesterday when the state was here, and I thought that the campus looked great considering the amount of snow that we had. I always ask for help. If any residents want to grab a shovel, jump out there with us, jump on the snow blower. We'd be happy to get your help. It's fascinating because after 14 years of being here, 14 winters, I have yet to have a resident take me up on helping us with snow removal. And it seems that after decades of winters, if you're from the Buffalo or upstate New York area, when you say you're done with snow removal, you are absolutely done. So good for you. I will be back here on Wednesday, hopefully with additional updates on vaccine. I will not, of course, be here on Friday, as Friday is New Year's Day, and it's a holiday. So thanks, folks.